Today I want to talk about a little bit of a different concept, how culture influences us, both online culture and the culture of the society in which we live in. I think you have to identify what that culture values and identify why it values that. What is the outcome of a large group of people having a system like that? Because obviously there's benefits to, a large amount of people having similar values. It's how we create, such large connections of people. But what I'm talking about is like how, for example, in, I don't know, just a random country like South Korea, values education, and it's clear why, because it leads to a highly educated society. I don't know South Korea, that well. They've got some interesting songs, that's for sure. But yeah, identify what your culture values and realize that your set of values doesn't have to be in line with that culture. Don't just be a number in the system, sort of, to say, escape the matrix, bro. I wonder how many people just go through, and myself included, okay, school, then come out of school, do this, then do this. Like, your path is sort of like made for you, and it doesn't have to be that way, not for you. And especially as the internet, sort of builds its own culture. There's a whole nother world out there now, in the sky on our phones. It's a blend of a lot of cultures. Obviously, very influenced by the USA because of the nature of the internet and the anonymity it brings, as well as the fact that you're not face to face, so there's not as close of a connection. It means that you have to be very careful if you are gaining your values from what you see on your phone a lot. How much of that is actually important to you, and how much of that is just what you see, so you want. I mean, bro, how many times do you see someone buy some bullshit online because they saw some celebrity buy it? Do they really want that, or do they just want to be like that celebrity who's obviously, very deeply accepted in the culture? I'm obviously not an expert. I'm kind of just thinking off the dome here about this stuff. So there's probably a lot of nuance to be discussed with it all, but I just don't know really. But my sort of message from what I'm saying is, don't let too much of what you see change who you are. Figure out your values based upon what makes you feel fulfilled, and don't chase these values of what you see on your phone, of what even your society thinks of you, because you don't want other people to decide what your life looks like. Anyway, that's for this episode of Shower Thoughts.